Cruise news time, more UK cruise cancellations. Different company today and more new UK cruises. Different company today, and then something that's near and dear, or should be near and dear to all of us in the cruising community. Which cruise YouTuber is best? Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Lido Loca. My name's Tony. I'm here with the latest cruise news. Now wait, hold up. Before we get into any cruise news or any conversation about who the best cruise tuber is, we have to mark this date. Today, March the 4th, 2021. It's my girl's birthday. It's Jenny B's birthday, and it's a milestone birthday for her. Born in 1971, it's now 2021. You do the math, but man, there's no greater blessing in my life than Jenny. And I am super excited and thankful that this is the day that she was given birth. So much love to my mother-in-law, Emily. Thank you for the best gift that any guy could ever get. And happy birthday, Jenny. We love you. Join me in the comments wishing the lovely Jenny B a happy birthday. All right, on to the cruise news. Jenny's really the best cruise YouTuber, but I'm biased on that. But there's more to come. Let's start with a conversation about Princess Cruises in the UK. Princess Cruise Line announcing cancellations of cruises through September the 25th. They put out a press release yesterday. All cruises sailing from Southampton through September the 25th on the Sky Princess, the Regal Princess, and the Island Princess. They've been canceled. They've been canceled to make way for new UK cruises to be announced on Princess. Regal Princess and Sky Princess will be doing Southampton UK cruises at some other time. And this is very similar to what we talked about yesterday with P&O, getting rid of a bunch of cruises to make room for more cruises as the landscape of cruising changes. So I guess the good news out of that is as travel restrictions lift some in the UK, there will be opportunity for cruising. The bad news is that a bunch of people got canceled on P&O yesterday. A bunch of people got canceled on Princess yesterday. Let's commiserate together. Did you get a P&O cancellation, a Princess cancellation? Leave a comment below. I saw a few yesterday. I hate cancellation day. We definitely feel your pain. I know some people got canceled many times. Briefly, anytime we talk about cancellation, some wiseacre out there goes, why are people still booking cruises? You know they're going to get canceled. Just a reminder that cruising is one of those long tail things. Some people book cruises 2-3 years in advance. Yes, of course, some people got canceled and rebooked, and that's a whole thing. But you also have the one person that's trying to go on their first cruise. They booked it 3 years ago, so they had plenty of time to pay for it, and then it just happened to fall in the middle of COVID. So have a little sympathy out there. Not everybody's just running from cruise to cruise. There are some people that are devastated. Can we have a little compassion? Okay. Now, let me put down the humbleness and proclaim that I am the greatest cruise YouTuber ever. No. Why are we doing that? Why are we? I see some of these lofty claims at greatness in our space, and it ain't the time for it. We are such a small niche cruising. And instead of claiming greatness, how about we celebrate the community? That's what I want to do today. And really, just a quick appeal. I know it's not for everybody. If you're just here for the cruise news, I understand if you have to go, hit the like button, say something nice in the comments for that piece of cruise news. But here's why cruise YouTubing is important. I do believe that we do give a voice to you guys, right? The comments are filled with people's concerns and cares. I don't know if people from the cruise industry read that, but I feel like we do create a place where you guys can sound off, and a place where if cruise industry people want to find out what people are saying about cruising, they can do that in a very anonymous way where it's not contrived. You know, if the cruise line sends you out a survey, you might be contrived to say something. This way, we put it out there. We put out some topics that I think, at least I think, are important to people that maybe cruise lines would like the feedback on, and maybe they come get the feedback, maybe they don't. That's why it's important. The second thing is, if we want cruising to be strong, we have to continue to grow the audiences of cruise YouTubers. A lot of people get into cruising by watching people go on cruises. I don't want to say everybody, I don't want to make a sweeping generalization, but many people that I talked to said, look, I scheduled my first cruise and then I immediately went to YouTube to see what people's experiences are like. And so I always encourage people that have a creative bent or entrepreneurial, if you love cruising, document your journey so that you can help other people out. I feel like that's what we're doing. Now we got a whole batch of cruise YouTubers that are getting ready to hit 100,000, and I've got a prediction who will hit 100,000 next, and it may not be who you think. Who do you think it is? And also, as a cruise fan, you may not know this, 100,000 is not really that big a number when it comes to YouTube. There are people that have travel channels that have millions of subscribers or multi-hundred thousands of subscribers, big entertainment channels in the multi-millions of subscribers. And so cruising is just a teeny-tiny little niche. That's why the whole competition thing is funny to me, because we're not really big enough to compete with each other yet. We still should be competing with the larger niches out there. That's my opinion. And so let's take a moment to celebrate, but I'm gonna make it enticing a little bit. Who do you think is next? First, let's talk about the Hall of Fame. Who is over 100,000? Jim Zim. Do you guys know Jim Zim? Jim Zim is a hybrid channel. He makes some cruise videos, he makes some train videos. So Jim Zim, not a purely cruise tuber. Jim Zim is a well-rounded, gets a lot of views on a lot of different topics. I mean, mostly trains and cruise stuff. But yeah, Jim Zim, and he's got a golden voice. Reminds me of a Leonard Cohen lyric, Tower of a Song. Anybody know Leonard? Jim Zim, 430,000 subscribers. Let me say this at this point. I don't know everybody out there making cruise content. If I leave off your favorite creator and they're in this kind of area, drop it in the comment. And then if you got some up and coming creators that you love, that you're super loyal to, leave that in the comments. I would appreciate it in the comments. If we're not super critical, let's celebrate the people that we like. And if there's people you don't like, just don't even have to say anything about it. But let's celebrate. Okay, in the Hall of Fame, number 2, cruise tuber with well over 100,000 subscribers, Gary Bembridge. Tips for travelers, 166,000 subscribers. Gary was one of the first people I became aware of beyond Jim Zim that got to the 100,000 club. And then of course our friend Don Terrace. You know Don's Family Vacation. Just in the last couple of months he broke the 100K barrier. He got the cool plaque, and I'm super stoked for Don. I can't wait to see that plaque in person. I'm gonna stalk him and I'm gonna go to his house. No, I can't go to Canada. 103,000 subscribers. Here's the interesting thing. There are several creators in the 90,000 range. There's some creators in the 80,000 range, and there's some creators in the 70,000 range, and some creators in the 60,000 range. So let me tell you who they are. We'll start with the lower numbers and move up. Traveling with Bruce, 63.2 thousand subscribers. 63.2 thousand subscribers. Followed by us, Lido Loca. We just celebrated 72,000 subscribers. And then climbing through the 70s, we got EECC Travels with 72.7 subscribers. We move into the 80s. We got Sherry from Cruise Tips TV, 88,000 subscribers. Now we'll slide into the 90s, Royal Caribbean blog, Matt over there, 90,000 subscribers. And then also in the 90s, UK cruise creators, Ben and David, 91.2 thousand subscribers. So that's the lay of the land. Out of EECC, Lido Loca, Traveling with Bruce, Ben and David, Matt from Royal Caribbean blog, Cruise Tips TV, who is going to be the next YouTube content creator to reach 100,000 subscribers? My prediction is this. Bruce Frommert. Bruce Frommert from British Columbia will be the next cruise YouTuber to hit 100,000 subscribers, but it will not be on his cruise channel. That's the fun thing about YouTube. As the pandemic wore on, Bruce created a second channel using his expertise from his previous life, Stock Markets with Bruce. He was in the right place at the right time, making videos when the whole GameStop thing went off. And man, the dude got some subscribers. He went from like 10,000 to 90,000 subscribers in a month, it feels like. I looked the other day, he was in 70,000. Now he's at 90,000 subscribers. So I think the next cruise tuber that we know know that will hit 100,000 subscribers will be Bruce, but it will be on his stock market channel. But no, I think everybody's going to get there. I think Ben and David certainly have been progressing quickly. I think they'll hit 100,000, followed by, I think it'll go just the way it's going, but it gives us an opportunity here. I'm going to leave a link to everybody. Subscribe to all these channels. Go find some smaller channels to subscribe to. Keep growing this community so that we have a voice, that we get big enough that the industry has to listen to the cruise tubers, or not listen, but at least have another point of reference. And look, we're really only competing with ourselves on a daily basis. If you hear somebody out there saying that they're the best, just pat them on the back and say they're the best, and keep on supporting them. That's where I'm at. Who do you think will be the first one to hit 100K? It's your turn to sound off. Leave some comments. Let's grow this virtual community. Thanks for watching the show today. Hit that like button. Tony with Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.